Welcome to Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra literally means yogic sleep. This practice can be used as a relaxation whenever you need to take a break or de-stress, or it can be a practice that puts you to sleep at night. So images will be on the screen, but ideally you will want to lie down, whether you're lying down in bed or you are on the floor, on your mat, on a blanket. If you're on the floor, make sure that you're comfortable. A pillow under the head, maybe a rolled up blanket under the knees. If it's chilly in the room where you are, make sure that you're lightly covered. If it's warm, just make sure you are comfortably dressed. Yoga Nidra is that point between waking and sleeping. So again, while there will be an image on the screen, I encourage you to, if not lie down, at least be in a chair with your head relaxed back so that you can fall asleep safely, or rather go into that deep state. So let's begin. Let your feet relax. If you're lying on the floor, let the feet fall apart. Just let them flop sideways, arms slightly away from the body, palms of the hands up. If you're in a chair, just adjust your seated position so that you're as comfortable as possible. The practice of Yoga Nidra is the act of hearing and feeling. Those are the only important things for you to do. Listening and simply following the voice. Pause, give yourself time to become calm, steady, and become aware of any sounds that you might hear. Sounds that are distant, sounds within the room. Now, with your eyes closed, visualize the four walls, the room that you're in, the ceiling, the floor, your body. Become aware of your physical body, total awareness of your body in perfect stillness. Become aware of your breath, just a natural, spontaneous breath. There's no need to concentrate on the breath, just focus on natural in and out breathing. Say to yourself, I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. I'm going to practice Yoga Nidra. We begin with a rotation of consciousness, which activates and engages each part of the brain as we relax the body. So as I say a part of the body, just let your mind go to that place and then just quickly move on. So rotating consciousness through different centers of the body. Repeat the name of each part after me silently. Right side of the body, right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, right thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Left side, left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, lower arm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, waist, hip, left thigh, knee, calf muscle, ankle, heel, sole, top of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Back of the body, right shoulder, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade. right buttock, left buttock, the spine, the whole of the back together. The front of the body, top of the head, forehead, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the eyebrow center, right eyelid, left eyelid, right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, right cheek, left cheek, nose, tip of the nose, right nostril, left nostril, upper lip, lower lip, chin, jaw, throat, right collarbone, left collarbone, right chest, left chest, middle of the chest, navel, abdomen, lower abdomen. Finishing rotation of consciousness, focus on the major parts of the body, whole of the right leg, whole of the left leg, both legs together, whole of the right arm, whole of the left arm, both arms together, whole of the back, whole of the front of the body, the entire head, the entire body, legs, arms, back, front, head, the whole of the body together, the whole of the body together. Let's move on to focus on breathing. And then we'll move on to sensations, invoking sensations, and then visualization. Breathing. From the lips, take your awareness to the breath, the natural incoming and outgoing of your breath. Feel the breath moving along the passage between the navel and the throat. On inhalation, it arises from navel to throat. On exhalation, it descends from throat to navel. Be completely aware of the respiration, navel to throat, throat to navel. Don't try to force the breath, just bring full awareness. Maintain your awareness and begin counting backwards from 20. Maintaining awareness, continuing to count down to 1. As you reach 1, take a deep breath in, sigh it out with a sound. One more time, deep breath in, sigh it out with a sound. Moving into awareness of sensations. Heaviness. Awaken the feeling of heaviness in the body, the feeling of heaviness. Become aware of heaviness in every single part of the body. You're feeling so heavy that you're sinking right into the floor. Awareness of heaviness. Awareness of heaviness. Lightness. Awaken the feeling of lightness. Awaken the feeling of being very light. A sensation of lightness, weightlessness in all parts of the body. Your body feels so light, it seems to be floating away from the floor. Awareness of lightness. Awareness of lightness. Cold. Experience the sensation of coldness. Awaken the experience of bitter cold in the body. Imagine that you're walking on a cold floor in winter. Your feet feel very cold. You feel cold all over. Awareness of cold. Invoking awareness of coldness. Moving to heat, awaken the sensation of heat. Awaken the experience of heat. The whole body is hot. You feel hot all over. Recollect the feeling of heat in the summer when you're out in the sun with no shade. Heat all over the body. Heat surrounding the body. Awareness of heat. Letting go of awareness of sensations. Let's explore inner space before moving on to visualization. Withdraw your mind and concentrate on the space in front of your closed eyes. Imagine before you a transparent screen through which you can see infinite space, a space that extends as far as the eyes can see. Concentrate on this dark space and become aware of any phenomenon that manifests within it. Whatever you see is manifesting your state of mind. Continue awareness of the space, but don't become involved. Simply be detached. Awareness of your inner space. Moving on to visualization. Simply listening, let your mind go to the places that I present to you and simply be present. Imagine yourself in a park in the early morning. The sun has not yet come up and the park is deserted except for yourself. It's a beautiful park, calm and peaceful. You walk across the springy grass. You listen to the birds whistle and call as they welcome in the new day. There are gardens of flowers, roses, yellow, pink, red, purple are the colors that you see. Smell and imagine their fragrance. And now see the early morning dew on the petals. Nearby the rose garden is a fish pond. Goldfish swim in and out among the water lilies. Watch their graceful movements. And then you begin to walk between trees, beautiful trees, bare trees, trees with leaves, wide spreading trees, and tall, stately trees. There's a clearing between the trees, and in the clearing is a small temple with an aura of light around it. Go to the door. It's cool and dim inside. As you go in, you notice on the wall there are pictures of great saints and deities. You decide to sit on the floor, close your eyes, and become very still. A deep sense of peace and harmony envelops you as the sounds outside fade into the distance. Continue your awareness of this quiet time, this meditative time in the temple. Stay here for some time, just contemplating the peace and harmony. Bringing your mind back from wherever your contemplation took you. Moving on to the next visualization, a mountain. Imagine that it's very early in the morning, it's still dark, and you're walking through hills, climbing up towards mountains. You're alone. You're walking east, and if you look back, you can see a crescent-shaped moon low in the sky. Soon the sun will rise over the mountains ahead of you. Far below in a valley, the lights of a small town twinkle through the early morning mist. The track that you're on twists back and forth on the side of a steep slope. It begins to wind between huge boulders and over bridges, suspended over deep canyons. A gap between two hills gives you a glimpse of a huge snow-covered mountain ahead. The pale sky behind shows the dawn. You begin to climb up through snow. It makes a crunching sound as you break the surface, sinking in just a bit. A glacier lies across your path. There are creaks and groans that you hear of moving ice as you quickly move across the glacier. Near the top of the mountain, it becomes very cold. Winds begin to howl around your body, pulling at your clothes. Snow and ice cling to your shoes. But that stops as you reach the top of the mountain, and a magnificent scene reveals itself in front of you. To the east, a huge range of snow-covered peaks and dark valleys. To the west, hills leading to rolling plains and the ocean. Intensify your imagination and visualize this scene. See the sun rise in a golden ball to the east, scattering rays of golden light off snow that dazzles your eyes. Sweep your eyes around the entire sky, and to the west, it's still gray. Above you, it's blue. In the east, there's a delicate pink as it nears the sun. Watch the sunlight strike the tops of the mountains and move down their sides. Deep valleys begin to emerge as the shadows pull back. You sit with legs crossed and contemplate the grand scene, the dawn of a new day unfolding before you. Become comfortable and let yourself experience this for some time. Just let your mind flow freely with this experience of the dawning of the day. Allowing yourself to release that contemplation, closing out that visualization, bringing yourself back to inner awareness, moving on to a visualization related to ocean. Imagine yourself walking along a deserted road on a hot day. Beside the road is a high wall, and the wall has a small door. You go through the door and discover inside a beautiful garden. Birds are singing, there are beautiful flowers, cool, shady trees. You begin to explore the garden, and you come to a well with butterflies dancing around the top. Look inside the well. It's very deep. A cylindrical tunnel going right down into complete darkness. You notice there's a spiral stairway twisting around the walls inside the well. You begin walking down. The walls are polished stone, yellow, white marbles, emerald green, serpentine, a beautiful array of colors. As you look up, you see the circle of light at the top of the well. From holes in the walls, you can hear sounds of small animals, squeaks, rustling sounds, but you're completely at ease, even though you're surrounded by darkness. You feel safe. You continue your way down, feeling your way along the walls. You notice large green eyes gaze at you and blink shut. But again, you feel safe and protected. You hear the beating of wings and then the hoot of an owl. You pass through a cloud of bright, luminous insects, completely transparent. You're surrounded by them, but none of them ever touch you. The walls, as you feel your way down, are damp and mossy, and there's a dim light below. You reach the bottom, you run through a tunnel, and come out onto a golden beach. A warm, golden, welcoming beach on the shore of an infinite ocean. You feel immense peace and bliss. You notice on the water a large white lotus flower is rocked gently by the waves. Now you notice on that lotus flower, there's a baby lying, and that baby is you. Feeling yourself as that baby rocking gently on the waters of an infinite ocean, just allow yourself to be embraced by the ocean. Let yourself experience this sense of self being rocked by the ocean on a comforting lotus leaf. Taking 2 or 3 deep breaths in and out, allow yourself to release that image as we move on to the final visualization. Returning to your inner awareness. Imagine that you are on the ceiling of the room that you're in. As you look down, you're aware of seeing yourself practicing Yoga Nidra. Now you see yourself stand up, walk quietly to the door, go outside, closing the door softly behind you. You see yourself walking outside of the building, wherever you are. You notice familiar things around you. There's no sense of effort, only lightness. You meet people that you know, but they can't see you. You continue on. Watch them as they walk past. Perhaps they're making conversation. But suddenly you find that your body is floating over the sea. Become aware of this. See the dark blue sea glistening below you. On its surface, as you float, you see a ship steaming by. Your body floats like a cloud. Wherever the wind blows, you feel supported, you feel safe. Your body is blown here and there. Below you, the sunlight reflects off the banks of a white cloud bank. Now your body is lifted by currents of air and carried over the land. On the ground below, you see farmhouses, fields, forests, winding rivers that reflect the sun. Pause a moment. Notice that your body is totally relaxed and your face has an expression of peace and calm. Slowly, you realize it's time to return. You begin to become aware of your body floating back, flying over the clouds, returning to land outside the building where you started. See again familiar objects. Landing, you quietly open the door, walk inside, close it after you. and you lie back down where you started. Notice your body breathing and relaxing. Finishing Yoga Nidra, continue to be aware of your breathing, your natural breathing in and out, awareness of the breath, awareness of relaxation, awareness of your physical existence, scanning all parts of your body. Be aware of arms, legs, your body relaxed, lying down. Become aware of the meeting points between your body and the floor, or whatever surface you're on. Be aware of the room, ceiling, noises inside, noises outside. Let yourself lie quietly, keeping your eyes closed, but begin to stretch your body slowly, still remaining quiet. If you're drifting off into a nap, let yourself do that now. If you need to return to your day or your evening, just slowly begin to wake yourself up. Let eyes open, continuing to stretch, reaching through legs, arms, and then telling yourself mentally, the practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete. The practice of Yoga Nidra is now complete.